I have said many times that 1970 is the year of the Chicano, the year of the Chicano who is more determined and, if you like, more militant. The reason for this is because he is convinced that now he must correct those problems that are peculiar to the Chicano, those problems such as job and wage discrimination, unequal education, and all kinds of injustices that Chicanos have suffered for a long time. The Chicano knows that the best way to do this is through political action. And this is exactly what the Chicano is doing throughout South Texas. 1970 is the year of the Chicano, and the prediction has materialized and is materializing. I'm sure that you have read in the newspapers about the victories of La Raza Unida Party in Crystal City, in Carrizo Springs, Beeville, Cotulla, and many, many other places. Now, what do we mean by La Raza Unida Party? It's very simple, and there isn't anything unique about La Raza Unida movement. Minorities, since time immemorial, have organized politically to correct problems peculiar to their groups. As a matter of fact, professional people do the same thing. Lawyers organize, doctors organize, teachers organize, engineers organize. Almost any group that believes it has certain unique problems has organized, and many, of course, are still organized. So there's nothing unique about Chicanos in South Texas or anywhere else organizing to correct their problems. The other thing I believe we ought to make clear about La Raza Unida is this. First, let's ask the question, what is La Raza Unida? La Raza Unida, which incidentally means a united people, follows this concept that Chicanos, whether they're liberals or conservatives, Democrats or Republicans, and we have all kinds, that when it comes to problems that are peculiar to Mexican Americans and Chicanos, are united. This is what we mean when we talk about La Raza Unida. It doesn't mean that we all think alike. It doesn't mean that we all believe in the same philosophies. It only means that we do agree on one thing, that we agree on the betterment of the Chicano in Bexar County and throughout South Texas. The other thing we have to understand, if we're going to understand La Raza Unida movement, is that the La Raza Unida recognizes that it has two enemies. Number one, the gringo. And when we talk about the gringo, we're talking about the racist, no one else. And we're talking about the gringo who since time immemorial has divided the Chicanos, or has tried to divide the Chicanos, and continues to try to divide the Chicano movement. The other enemy, and even worse than the first, is the sellout, the Chicano who sells out his people. If you understand these two concepts, that Chicanos are united to help themselves, and they also recognize their enemies, then you will better understand La Raza Unida. 1970 is the year of the Chicano, and this means that from now on, the Chicano will engage actively in political action, not only in Texas and in South Texas, but throughout the Southwest. I'd like to remind each and every one of you that May the 2nd is the day of the Democratic and Republican primaries. I urge each and every one of you to vote. And from now until May the 2nd, listen to the candidates, listen to the issues, and then make up your mind. But the important thing is, regardless of who you vote for, that you vote. May the 2nd. Thank you, and God bless you.